Audubon Birds is an Art at Your Fingertips project created by Jake Tedesco. Inspired by John James Audubon, who was born in 1785 in Haiti, he spent most of his life drawing and painting birds in their natural habitats and is best known for his book, The Birds of America, one of the finest ornithological works in history. Today we're going to draw a pelican in flight or a flamingo, and we'll start with a pencil on gray colored paper and just draw the eye in the middle as a small circle, and then draw a line straight down to the end of the page for the beak. Add two more lines to create the beak and the head, which is kind of pointy because of the feathers. We're going to add a fourth line under the beak for the pouch, and then just sketch the neck, front of the neck, like a big C underneath the beak. We're going to do the back of the neck like a big comma below the head, and sketch the front top edge of the wing as we do a squiggly line like a wave all the way up to the top right corner. At the top of the wing, we're going to do 3 or 4 wingtip feathers and then bring the bottom of the edge of the wing down for the front wing. Keeping in mind some art vocabulary like portrait, which is an art piece of a single living thing, a line drawing, that accomplishes the end result of just lines, creating a piece of art, and shapes. We can erase the lines if we need to, and we'll be going over it with a darker pencil. Let's do the back wing, just a wave line up to the top left corner, and then add 3 or 4 fingers or wingtips to the second wing. Just add a final curved line, finishing the second wing and closing the shape.
And in the picture, the tail looks kind of square. It's because the angle we're looking at it. So I'm going to have them draw kind of a partial rectangle, I would say. I'm going to have them come out just like this, down and over. We want to think maybe half of a rectangle.
Jake's instructing us. We've added the body and this rectangular tail, and then we're just going to close the belly of the bird in the shape of a football.
That's the way it is. So I want them to think of half of a football, and we're going to start right here, and we're going to connect the bottom of our bird with the bottom half of the football. And that's a good shape to remember. I say that pretty much any bird you ever draw.
The sketch of the pelican is complete, and we have the option of adding the foot, which is done by placing 2 upside down V's above each other down below, and then connecting them with a rectangle. Now we just trace what we did with a permanent dark black pencil. I'm going to add a dark spot in the eye, leaving a little spot light as we add shadows, texture, and add details to this drawing. Using a lighter touch, we're going to do some shading with a grayish tone around the eyes of the pelican. We're going to add some lines to the wings, differentiating the feathers, and also to the tail. Once we've drawn our feathers and delineated the lines, we're going to use the pencil sideways for shadowing. We're going to add shadows to all the areas to give the pelican shape, like the bottom of the neck, the belly and tail, as well as the bottom portions of the wings. At the very end, we're going to sign our name at the bottom right corner. This is very important, as you want to take credit for your artwork. When all the lines have been shaded in, we're done with the black pencil, and we're going to take the white chalk pastel for the final touches. We're going to add the light source, which is above the bird, and add reflections and texture to the clouds, as well as adding stripes to the beak and making the head the lightest thing on the pelican. Have fun with this, and highlights can be done in pink or yellow or orange.